It's almost time for everybody's favorite point of the season, the off season. Okay, and I know it's in the NBA playoffs, in the NBA finals specifically, and it's too early to speak about the off season. But with two big pieces moving around, we have to speak about some of these rumors that's going on. Okay, and we're also gonna predict game two of the NBA finals. So stick through the video, watch all the way through, and let me know if you agree with my prediction or not. And let me know if you agree with what I'm about to say about Kevin Durant and Giannis as well. First, we're gonna start with KD. Now, I've been seeing online KD's gonna get traded. The Suns don't want Kevin Durant. This, that, and the third. I don't think it's a matter of the Suns not wanting Kevin Durant. I think the Suns want Kevin Durant, but due to the circumstances and because of Bradley Beal's no trade clause, he has to go. And by the way, I know this video might sound a little bit more boring than usual until the prediction part, because this one is going to be a lot more basketball nerd talk. But back to Bradley Beal thing. Bradley Beal's contract gives him a no trade clause. And honestly speaking, I think after this, no player is getting a no trade clause. I promise you that. Unless you win the championship in like your second year or your rookie season and they want to keep you there and they believe that you're going to give them more rings. Other than that, they're not giving you no trade clause. I don't think anybody's getting that. Or if you're LeBron James and you're on your way out and you're a legend and one of the greatest of all time, if not the greatest of all time, I don't think anybody else will ever get a no trade clause because of Bradley Beal. So everybody else in the league, you could thank Bradley Beal for that, because I know the Suns wanted to trade him and he just wouldn't waive the no trade clause. I don't know if they actually ever spoke to him about it neither, so I'm not gonna put the blame totally on him. But for Suns fans losing Kevin Durant, you could blame it on him because you lost KD, you lost Mikal Bridges, you lost DeAndre Ayton, you lost Jay Crowder, and that might all seem like a lot, except Jay Crowder. But actually, Jay Crowder was the one doing all the dirty work for the team. Bridges was not doing dirty work. Bridges was playing amazing defense, was blossoming to be an offensive player, a two-way player. Uh, Cameron Johnson was a great three-point shooter, the great three and D guy. DeAndre Ayton was a great center, but honestly, he didn't even want to be there to begin with because he didn't like the coach. You also, I gave up Monty Williams. He left the coaching staff, so you gave up so much for Kevin Durant, and now you're about to give up Kevin Durant. If I'm the Phoenix Suns, I need to make moves quickly. Out of Devin Booker, you're probably going to have 4 years left. Devin Booker is not LeBron James. He is not Steph Curry. He is not Kevin Durant. I highly doubt you're going to have Devin Booker playing at a very high level at the age of 34. I highly doubt it. I think by the age of 34, and mind you, saying this, I'm a Devin Booker fan. Like, I love Booker. But saying this, I mean this with the utmost respect. By the age of 33, 34, 35, you're going to see Devin Booker decline. And you're going to see Devin Booker probably have to play the bench. So you really only have like 4, 5, 6 years, maximum 7 years for you to win with Devin Booker. And you have to also keep in mind that he might want out if this doesn't work out. So if you're going to trade Kevin Durant for pieces that make sense. Trade Kevin Durant for something that fits around Devin Booker. Because I know everybody's saying that the Suns might not get as many pieces as they gave up for Kevin Durant. But I think you can get two great pieces, or you can get 3 to 4 decent pieces that you could either flip in the future or will work with Devin Booker. I just hope that you know what direction you're going in and you're not just sitting here just looking at analytics and hoping that something makes sense. Because this is possibly the biggest move in Suns history. The first biggest move was bringing KD. The second biggest move is trading Kevin Durant. And that would be something that you're going to have to figure out. Because this could either make your future or forever break your future for a really, really long time. And I've also seen people say that Kevin Durant's moves are going to revolve around Giannis and what Giannis decides to do with his situation. I'm sorry to tell y'all, Giannis is not going nowhere. And even if he was, KD's decision has nothing to do with Giannis. Giannis brought a championship to the Milwaukee Bucks. Giannis was drafted to the Milwaukee Bucks. Giannis was there and he grew there. Giannis was there for a couple of years. Giannis played. He gave all he had to the Milwaukee Bucks. If he gets traded or if he decides to go, he's gonna decide to go because he's done everything that he could for a small market. He gave them a ring. When he gave them a ring, they didn't get a ring 50 years before that. He got them out of a drought. Unfortunately, they got Damian Lillard, and it just didn't work. And get well soon. And I don't think Giannis wants to go through that for a whole nother year. And another big mistake that they already made is trading Jrue Holiday. It will be really hard to return back to the NBA Finals without players like Jrue Holiday. And you gave that up. And not only did you give that up, your competition got that. The Bucks' biggest competition in the East was always the Boston Celtics. And who does Jrue Holiday play for now? The Boston Celtics. And keep in mind, their situation is also in limbo as well. No one knows what they plan on doing. And also, if Giannis decides to be traded, he's going to leave by his own terms. They're going to trade him to where he wants to be. I don't think Kevin Durant has that type of luxury with the Phoenix Suns. You would think he would because he's Kevin Durant. But at this point, somebody that has forced his way out of 3 or 4 teams, I don't think that he has that type of luxury with a team like the Phoenix Suns who wants pieces around Devin Booker. They didn't hire Jordan Ott for no reason. And even the way they hired Jordan Ott, they said Devin Booker was involved. I've never seen in the media that Devin Booker was involved in any Phoenix Suns action, in any of their moves, in any of their hirings, in any of their trades. I've never seen that. I've heard Devin Booker say, "Oh, we called Bradley Beal," or "I picked up the phone and me and Jay Crowder spoke." This, that, and third. Me and CP spoke. Actually, I don't even think he said him and Chris Paul spoke. I think he just said he met up with Chris Paul as soon as he touched down in Phoenix and went to the gym and practiced. I don't know how this is gonna turn out. And also, if you're gonna trade Kevin Durant, please make sure you get a backup point guard and a backup shooting guard. Just do something, please. You need one of those two because Devin Booker is prone for hamstring injuries. I think personally, I don't know if there's any way of actually checking this, but I think Devin Booker averages 2 hamstring injuries per year. So you have to figure that out. And also rumors saying that Giannis is not going nowhere. Giannis is staying with Milwaukee, as expected. Most foreign players don't actually want to leave their team. Like, look at Jokic. He's with that team. Giannis is going to stay with this team. Most foreign players, if you get the key to that franchise, especially if you bought a ring there, you're not going to want to move. What's the point? This is yours. The whole city is his. And I know everybody says it's Milwaukee, da da da. But no matter where Giannis goes, Giannis could come to New York. He could go to LA. He could go to Cali, somewhere. LA is in Cali. He could play for the Warriors, is what I'm trying to say. He could play for the Lakers. He could play for. He could even go down in San Antonio. It will never be his. It will never feel the same. He will just be another great player that walked through that everybody loves, respects, and will hype up when he's at his greatest and at his highest. But it will not be the same as it is in Milwaukee. Giannis lost 3, I think, or 4 seasons in a row in the first or second round of the NBA playoffs. And nobody is hating him. Nobody's trashing him. Everybody still has very high respect for Giannis. Giannis comes back every single season, and people talk about how dominant he is, how much he got better, how much of this season was his playmaking, his point forward action. Everybody loved the fact that Giannis is becoming a solidified point forward. Giannis consistently adds to his game, consistently and constantly gets better every year. He's not leaving. He's not going anywhere. And Milwaukee will not get another Giannis for a long, long time. I don't care what they think. They better rebuild around him and get him some form of a Drew Holiday or a Derek White. And that is going to be hard because of Damian Lillard's injury. You can't trade Dame. Who's going to want Dame? He's injured at 34. He has some type of blood clot and then he tore something. He's going to be out for the whole up and coming season. Nobody's going to want Dame. You can't move him. You literally cannot move that piece. And this might be a blessing in disguise, honestly, if you know how to construct the rest of the roster. And then you traded Chris Middleton. That's tough. That's really hard. Because that's exactly what Giannis was missing in these playoffs, especially when Damian Lillard went down. Giannis always needs somebody like a Chris Middleton to close out the game for him. All the time. And to bail him out. Now let's predict today's game. I've been waiting for this game. In fact, I predicted this game in last video that I made. I said I'm taking the Thunder. So if you didn't watch that video, now you know. I'm taking the Oklahoma City Thunder in game 2. I don't think they will play that bad again in terms of the second half. The first half, their defense was amazing. It was elite. But the last minute and a half to 2 minutes of the fourth quarter, that shot making was not there. Lou Dort missed a 3. J-Dub missed a shot. Chet Holmgren missed a transition fast break layup. And then Shea obviously missed the clutchest bucket of his life. So we'll see what happens. And if you watch that, you saw this time Shai Gilgeous-Alexander was not smiling. There was nothing to smile about. And I'm pretty sure it's because this time it was his fault. He took the last shot. He missed the last shot. And he's the reason why Tyrese Halliburton got a chance to win the game. Like, forget making the shot. He's the reason why Halliburton got the chance to make that shot. Now, if game 2 is close, like game 1, I'm sorry. The Pacers are going to close it out. But I'm taking the Thunder. And I'm going to say the Thunder are going to win it by 10. They're going to do something. Adjustments will be made. Again, they're playing Oklahoma. And one more thing, the Thunder have lost game 1 before in these playoffs and came back and won the series. Let's not forget the Denver series. They lost game 1, came back and won it in 7. So, nothing to worry about. But if I'm the Oklahoma City Thunder, if you lose game 2, you're losing in 5. Maximum 6. But anyways, y'all, thank you so much for watching the video. Like, comment, subscribe, and share. Thunder tonight. I'm not going to predict. Thunder tonight, Thunder in 6. Fuck it. But anyways, yeah, like, comment, subscribe, and share this. We'll talk E. Safety.